Hey guys, I'm back, and last time you guys got to witness the most amazing kite runner IOP ever, where I continuously bashed a pomegranate into my face. I hope you guys remember that, because I sure do. Now you guys are getting a special treat today. I'm going to perform a Hamlet IOP, and it will be the best Hamlet IOP you're ever going to see. Sorry guys. So basically, like, during my IOP, I'm going to be sort of like leaning towards the angle of how people will basically do anything for status and power. My complex theme here is, in Shakespeare's Hamlet, the concept of power and status outweighs the idea of love and family. This appears several times throughout the play. For example, we see Claudius kills his own brother, who's the king, to become king himself. And we can also see that Gertrude marries Claudius after Claudius kills his husband so that she can maintain her spot as queen. And Hamlet does end up killing Claudius because he thinks he deserves to be king himself. He thinks he deserves the throne. So you can really see here how power and status really outweighs the concept of family, and how people are willing to put themselves over other people. Well, on the other hand, you guys all know that Hamlet is so old, which makes it boring. It's like 1 billion years old, and nobody wants to keep reading about the same billion-year-old story, and I don't want to repeat it over and over again. So instead, I have a little bit of a plot twist for you guys. I'm going to make it more modern times, but you're not ready. There's more, guys. I'm making it Reich Class Edition. Yeah, that's right, Reich Class Edition.
Subscribe down below, merchandise.
It's a tragic play that involves people driving themselves to murder and suicide just to prove that they're the biggest prostitutes. Alright, so I'm using dolls for my play, and I basically have like each character that some people in this class sort of represent other characters. So for example, I'm gonna be Hamlet, and let's see, Laertes is Annie. The king is Mr. Reich. My king. Claudius is Billy. Gertrude is Jessie. Alright. Ophelia is Adriana. Polonius is Kami.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're not supposed to name wrong. And last but not least, Horatio is Chris. Okay, now for the best part, the part that's probably going to shock you guys the most, is what I have to represent my characters. So, let's give it up for Billy!
Oh my god. Like Billy.
Chris! Billy.
Oh god, that's fun.
Jessie!
I think this is
Gami! Oh, me, of course. Annie! They had no idea I was doing this, by the way. Adriana! And last but not least, Mr. Alright. So I really am gonna reenact it for you guys. I have this whole thing planned. So let's start it off. Mr. Reich, first scene with Polonius, which is Billy, where's Billy at? Oh wait, no, Billy is not here. It's
it's me.
Gami, right, okay. So
Yeah, Mr. Reich.
hey Kami, how you doing today? I'm doing great, Mr. Wright. Do you need anything? Yeah, Kami, can you pour my hot water into my oatmeal? I got you, Mr. Wright, don't worry. Alright, I'm gonna stay here, Alright, I got you, Mr. Wright, I got you.
I want you to know this is very accurate. It's the most accurate voice in yours.
I'm just gonna sit here and fall asleep to lo-fi real quick. 5 minutes of zen, you know? Aha, he's sleeping. I'm gonna put some poison into his oatmeal.
I hope you missed her. Yeah, Billy.
Oh, good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day of week 2. Let me just eat my oatmeal real quick, and then we'll start some class. Oh no, I've been slain. Oh, sorry guys, Mr. Rank is dead, and I wonder who killed him. Billy feels as though he's entitled to give people minuses, because he's always like, oh, they deserve a minus. And of course, Jessie just becomes best friends with Billy so that Billy doesn't give her any minuses. Oh, Billy, I don't want any minuses. I believe as though we should get married so that I can get all the pluses I want. Okay, I think we should get married. Emily is very sad because she is Mr. Wright's biggest fan, and Mr. And she is mourning him because she is no longer the prostitute of the class, and she is no longer the valedictorian, and she is crying, and everyone thinks she's crazy because she just wants pluses, so she just keeps asking people for pluses. Oh me, oh my, how do I get pluses now? What am I gonna point out? Or am I just gonna get the most random things for no reason? So Emily just sits there, and all of a sudden, she talks to some random ghost, and she was like, oh my god, Billy killed Mr. Wright? What? Excuse me? I deserve... Okay. And then Emily always tries to seduce the beautiful Adriana by offering her pluses, because sometimes she doesn't know how to get any. Don't worry, I will give you all the pluses you want if we can be together. Only if you promise I can get these pluses. I do promise, my love. I do promise. Okay, Emily starts complaining to Chris about how she just wants to be the one in charge of giving people pluses now. Chris, I want to be the one in charge of giving pluses now. Emily, shut up, I'm listening to heebie-jeebies. And but he wants to help her because they're tight, they're buds, So Emily decides to go with Chris to accuse Billy of what he's done. You killed Mr. Wright, how could you, Billy? Or should I say, Billiam Faye? That's what they put on the activities roster, I don't know. But you don't deserve this, I do. I was valedictorian last quarter. Oh no, you get a minus. So Emily goes to talk to the beautiful Jessie to tell her that Billy is the one that killed Mr. Reich. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, Billy's the one that killed Mr. Reich, my guy. Like, come on, Jessie. I just don't want any minuses, man. I just don't want minuses. So, little does Emily know that Billy has been scheming. Little does Emily know that Billy has been scheming with the queen and with all these people. So Emily is crazy, and they all accuse her of being like insane because Mr. Reich is gone. And Emily goes to talk to the beautiful queen by herself in a room. But little does she know, little does she know that Kami is hiding in the room as well. And so they're talking, and Emily hears something. She's like, oh my god, it's a roach. I need to kill it. I get 5 pluses. So Kami's dead now, and Emily gets 5 pluses for killing a roach. So yeah, that happened. And Adriana is very sad about her father dying. So she's like, oh my god, how am I gonna get pluses now? I'm so depressed. And she ends up killing herself. And Emily and Annie are very sad about it. I'm so sad my sister's dead. No, I'm more sad than you. No, I am. Ah! I'm rightful valedictorian. No, I am. Ah! Number 1 and number 2. And then, obviously, Billy, who's the new king, is like, oh my god, you guys should have a rock, paper, scissors competition to see who wins and who's the better student. So they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Okay? And obviously, Annie and Billy were planning on poisoning Emily and killing her with lo-fi music by making her sleepy and stressed out about IB. So they're doing rock, paper, scissors, and all these Gertrude and Billy and Chris are watching, and they're doing rock, paper, scissors, and Jessie is listening to the lo-fi music and falls asleep and dies because her psych IA is due tomorrow. You shouldn't have paid the lo-fi music. Oh my god. So then they're doing rock, paper, scissors. Emily wins the first round. Emily wins the second round. And then Emily wins the third round, and Annie dies. Sorry, Annie. It's okay. And now Emily's mad because she notices the lo-fi music is playing, and she notices she's dying, and she tells Billy, Billy, what have you done? You really just wanted all this power. You killed Mr. Right, who's basically our father. He's our dad. And she's like, listen to the lo-fi music. Listen, take the earplugs out of your ears. Listen, listen. So then he gets sleepy with the lo-fi music and the 5 minutes of Zen and dies. Oh, you're dead too. So Emily is dying now, and she goes up to Horatio, who's Chris, and says, Chris, stay alive for me, please. And he says, okay, dude, as long as I can listen to heebie-jeebies. And Emily goes, okay, I need you to tell my story so people don't think I'm a crazy prostitute. My EE is due soon. Please finish it for me. And he says, nah, man, you're not going to get your diploma. And then Emily dies because she's sad. And then Chris lives on to tell the story through word art.
Yeah.
Scene. Similar to the story of Hamlet. In this class, pluses resemble status, and we tend to fight our friends, who we love, to be the one with the most pluses and the highest GPA. Everyone puts their needs to be the best above the well-being of other people. We can see this in the simplest things, such as having intense rock, paper, scissors shoots that get a little nasty sometimes. And, power and selfishness becomes a priority for us, especially in school these days. So we really think that Hamlet doesn't resemble us now, like it doesn't resemble modern time, but it really does, because we are competing against people that we care about, and we do prioritize ourselves over the well-being of other people, and we will do whatever it takes to get to this point. So in conclusion, I hope you guys like my presentation and get a better idea of how life is and how Hamlet is similar to times now, even if we don't think so. And I beg that nobody in this class kills somebody while we're listening to lo-fi. Thank you. Also, Mr. Wright, can I get a plus for my presentation? Yeah!